What's up, guys? Today on the truck I'm changing the sway bar end links and the sway bar bushings because my passenger side sway bar end link cracked up here and it's broken. So I got these from Rock Auto. Rock Auto's a dope ass store. Online you can order shit, it's cheap. Instead of going to AutoZone or something, paying fucking $60, $70 for one sway bar end link, I got these both for like 40 bucks. So here's my old sway bar end link. Here's a new one. You can see this has been on here since 2005. And the other end is broken. See, top broke up there. So today we're gonna change. So you want to get a pair of vice grips. Grab this middle bolt over here. Lock it in, hold it. 18mm socket. Goes right up here. Break the bolt loose. It's a nut, little bolt. Once that's out, get the vice grips off. The bottom's loose, pull it out. The top, gotta get the top off with a 16mm socket. And now your sway bar end link removal. And then we're gonna take the bushings out as well. All right, let's do it. For the top, get the vice grips right there with the bolt. You can use a wrench. You can just use vice grips. I've seen these work a little bit easier. Adjust it, lock it in place so that it don't spin, and loosen the top. Now you have the nut off, bushings off, the washer. Damn, these things are fucking rusted on there. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to play with it. We gotta take the washer out. This comes out. We'll replace it. I got the bushing loose. Shit was rusting in there. Fucking chunks of rust in there. Pull it out. Here's our old sway bar bushing, our sway bar end link. It's pretty rough. Oh well. Install the new one right now. Compare it, make sure it's right. A little bit different, aftermarket. I got it from Rock Auto, so I trust them. Rock Auto's reliable spot to get your parts from. So let's install it. To install it, we're gonna take the nut off. Alright, to install it, take the nut off, washer, the bushing. Take this nut off too. Not to get it confused with the other one. Put this one in. Like that. And then we'll put the nut on. Cap it with the nut. And then we'll tighten it all up. Install the new one. Get it nice in there. I think there's grease in there already. There was no grease for me to put it in, so I couldn't do that. It didn't come with one. But now we'll tighten the top. I'm not gonna tighten everything all the way until I got the other side done. Oh shit. I need a little bigger socket for this new part, but you get the idea. Take it out, put it away, put it the way you found it. This is how it's supposed to go. So I'm gonna take the other nut that I took off for the bottom and just hand tighten it for now. It's nice and snug. And now we'll tighten the top and the bottom. Not gonna tighten them all the way until I get the other side done. Actually, I'm gonna take this bar off, so I'm not gonna do the top yet. But that's what you would do if you weren't gonna do the bushings inside. You would do, just tighten them, boom, boom, do the other side, then tighten them all the way. But I'm gonna take the bar off and replace the bushings as well. Right now, before I finish the sway bar end links, I'm gonna take the sway bar off and change the bushings behind the bracket. New ones look like this. You're gonna need a 14 millimeter, 15 millimeter socket. 15 millimeter socket. And get these bolts loose right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do that right now. And yep. So kind of ghetto, but I got a hammer holding the bar up because I was loosening the bolts. And as I'm loosening the bolts, the bar is getting lower, putting pressure. So it's really hard to get the bolts off. So use the hammer for leverage. Hold the bar up. Got the first bolt out. Got the second one. Same over there. And replace the bushings. So this is so far how I got it done. Use something, use some 2x4 or something, hammer. It definitely helps. All right, so I got the second bolt unloosened as well. And now you take the bracket off, but of course, it's stuck on there from all the rust. So, gonna get the bracket off, the bushing off, clean out this little bit of rust. Put this one on. Before I do this one, I loosened this one a little bit, but I'm gonna put this one on first with the new bushing before I take them both off, because it's hard to keep this fucking heavy ass bar. It's not that heavy, but by yourself, it's, you know, it's a little bit of struggle. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then there's a little slash. I'll take this off, but I think I'm gonna have to cut it because of the rust. It's so fucked up. It's stuck up on there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Yep, I'm gonna grab a utility knife and cut it. Fuck that. Normally this is where the seam would be at to open it, but it looks like rust. I don't know, maybe it's not. But I'm just gonna cut this fucking thing so I can put the new one on. Just make sure it's the right fucking size. Yep. Alright, just cut it down the middle so I can get it off. And you can see where to put the new one. But there's a new one. See how it's got this little cut. This one had it, but looks like it's closed, or it doesn't have one at all. So, replacing it with this one. So I got the new one on. I'm gonna put the bracket back on. And tie it all up. All right, so got it all bolted up. Gonna torque it down. Well, that's what it looks like. Brand new bushings compared to the old ones. Now I'm gonna do that one, finish that sway bar and link, and then tie them all together. Same thing on the other side. use something to hold the bar up. I'll loosen the 15mm bolts. Put them aside, take the bracket off, cut the old bushing, put the new bushing on, bolt it all back up. Easy money. Same thing, remove the bolts, take the bracket off. We're gonna cut the old bushing, put the new bushing on, and put it all back together. Finish the sway bar and link. Sway bar length that I need to change was the whole reason why I'm changing them. Besides that they're old as shit. Top's broken. Trying to get it off, it's giving me some problems, so I'll have to play with it a little bit. But I was driving one day and I seen that this whole piece wasn't even connected, so I finally got it off. Had to use the vice grips, channel lock to hold it, the impact drill. Finally got it off. Now to install the new one. So we compare them. Here's the old one. Here's the one that was broken. It's missing a whole top piece. See where the bearings are? Didn't even have it on that side. Looks good. Same concept. Take the top bearing, washer, nut off. Take the bottom one off. Slide it in the spot. And then put the bar through the bolt. The key to this is when you gotta keep this and move it up. Lift it up so you can slide the top in. So I had to loosen this bracket so that I could rotate it. You see how in the corner I rotate it and it goes up? You gotta rotate it so that the sway bar can lift up above it so you could slide in the new one. All right, so now I gotta bolt everything up. Bottom of the link, top of the link, the bushing brackets, top of the sway bar link, bottom of the link. Tighten that shit all up. All right. So I got both the bushings on and the bushing brackets. I'm gonna put the sway bar links and I'm gonna bolt them all in. So you can see the bushings, the brackets are in. Those are the sway bar links. Got the bolts all lined up. Just gotta tighten them. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, is tighten them. So same concept. Got the vice grips on the bottom. Keep it the link spinning, and then we're just gonna tighten it.